Members of Nigeria's House of Representatives have uncovered clauses in a loan collected by the Nigerian government from China that concedes the country's sovereignty to the Asian country. Hi, welcome to What's Trending. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, police operatives from the Command Anti-One Chance Unit arrested one Tokwase Queen Ayakpa, aged 37 years, at Mashafa village in Pape after she conspired with one Fidelis Ikule to stage her own kidnap. The suspect stated that she faked her kidnap to extort the sum of 20,000 from her elder sister. According to the suspect, her intention was to use the crime to proceed to start a business. The suspects will be arraigned in court upon conclusion of investigation. At number 9, Russia intends to be the first in the world to approve a coronavirus vaccine in less than 2 weeks, despite concerns about its safety, effectiveness, and over whether the country has cut essential corners in its development. The vaccine, created by the Moscow-based Gamaleya Institute, is expected to be approved by August 10th or earlier. It will be approved for public use, with frontline healthcare workers getting primary access to it. At number 8, the chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erewa, has appealed to the Niger Delta Development Commission to pay the allowances, tuition, and other incentives of students on its scholarship scheme in the United Kingdom. She said the students had turned beggars following the non-payment of their tuition and allowances by the NDDC. Some of the affected students have been suspended by their schools for non-payment of tuition and other fees. The diaspora chairman said she had written to the Minister of Niger Delta, Godswill Akpabio, about the issue, but her plight had gone unanswered. At number 7, at least 289 Nigerians stranded in the United States due to coronavirus-related border closure have returned home. An Ethiopian airline plane conveying the evacuees took off from New Jersey and has landed at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. This is the 4th evacuation flight from the United States, which brings the total number of stranded Nigerians so far repatriated by the federal government to 1,095. The federal government has approved 2 more evacuation flights scheduled to depart from Texas and New Jersey on July 31st and August 7th respectively. At number 6, President Muhammadu Buhari's nephew, Mamman Daura, who many believe to be the head of the infamous cabal, has weighed in on the controversial issue of zoning and rotation of the nation's presidency, stating that competence, not geography, should be the most important priority in choosing Buhari's successor in 2023. Daura told the BBC Hausa service in an interview that it is better for the country to be one and that the next ruler should be chosen based on competency and not where they are from. He also spoke about his relationship with the president, revealing that contrary to the dominant view in the public domain, he could not possibly dictate public policy to the president. At number 5, suspended acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magu, has rebelled against the appearance of prominent lawyer Mike Ozekome before the panel. It was reported the senior advocate of Nigeria had appeared before the panel and submitted 6 pieces of evidence against Magu, including 2 video clips and documents. Ozekome spent 2 hours testifying about Magu's deficient leadership skills and the anti-graft agency's ailing system. However, Magu's lawyer released a statement alleging the panel was looking for every possible way to bring down Magu, hence the decision to invite persons against the suspended chairman. At number 4, outrage among US citizens has been freshly sparked as a video of plainclothes New York Police Department officers grabbing a young woman from a protest and putting her into an unmarked vehicle has ignited questions about police tactics. However, the department says the action taken against a suspected vandal were appropriate and warranted. In the video, multiple men can be seen grabbing 18-year-old Nikki Stone, who was among several other protesters leading a larger group of demonstrators participating in a 24-hour protest and forcing her into an unmarked van. It was reported that the arrest was conducted by undercover NYPD officers. According to the NYPD, Stone was among 12 people who were arrested. At number 3, The House of Representatives has urged Nigerians to disregard the letter recently made public by the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godswill Akpabio, naming the lawmakers that allegedly cornered 60% contract of the Niger Delta Development Commission. Akpabio had on Monday released a full version of the letter that he had sent to the House of Representatives, naming lawmakers who allegedly got contracts from Commission. The House has urged Nigerians to ignore the minister's ploy at distracting the country from the ongoing NDDC probe and has stated that it is still considering the document submitted by Akpabio and would sue him if the circumstance demands. At number 2, the People's Democratic Party has postponed its scheduled party primaries in Ekiti, Niger, Sokoto, and Taraba states indefinitely. In a letter signed by the PDP National Chairman, Uche Secondus, and National Secretary Senator Umar Sauri, the party said it was postponing the primaries in the 4 states because of unforeseen circumstances. The letter has been received and acknowledged by INEC. There has been unrest in the state parties as it was reported that some state chapters were conducting parallel congresses. And finally, at number 1, members of Nigeria's House of Representatives have uncovered clauses in a loan collected by the Nigerian government from China that concedes the country's sovereignty to the Asian country. The alarm was raised over clauses in Article 8.1 of the Commercial Loan Agreement signed between Nigeria and Export-Import Bank of China, which allegedly waives the sovereignty of Nigeria in the $400 million loan for the Nigeria National Information and Communication Technology Infrastructure Backbone Phase 2 project, signed in 2018. Chairman of House Committee on Treaties and Agreements, Osai Nicholas Osai, observed this during an investigative hearing into some of the agreements signed between Nigeria and China. This is just as the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, warned that the Chinese authorities